This field was set by the point standings as of September 16th. Some things have changed since then, others have not. One thing that has not changed, Jeff Gordon. He was number 1 in points then, and he's number 1 in points now. One thing that is a little different, now he's a 4-time NASCAR Winston Cup champion. Congratulations on that, but from the what have you done for me lately department, when are you going back to victory lane?
Oh, let's hope today. Yeah, we certainly got a good starting position here, and you know, these people up here in New Hampshire and Bob Bear and their group, they deserve a race. We're glad that the sun's shining and the weather's going to be good, and I think they're going to see a heck of a race today. It's going to be interesting. A lot of things at stake here today, and pride for the DuPont Chevrolet today.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Jeff Gordon on the pole.
Jeff Gordon squeezing to the lead, feeling some pressure from Kevin Harvick. Gordon leads lap 1, but Harvick's got that inside lane.
And this early in the race, there's not... Oh, Harvick slides up the hill a little bit. Gordon thought about trying to go back on the inside.
How many laps are they going to need to get up to the operating temperature of the tires?
Boy, I don't know. I'm going to think probably at least 6, 7, 8 laps.
That would be my guess.
So they're being really careful right now. Harvick leads as the field comes to the start-finish line, and we remember our fallen friends and heroes at lap 3. Take that lead back, thank you.
And all of a sudden, the 29 car of Kevin Harvick can't keep it on the bottom of the racetrack. Look how high he's getting up in the center, and they're just going to keep on freight training by him as long as he fails to keep it down on the bottom.
Mostly all Jeff Gordon so far today. Benny, you talked about it the last 3 weeks in a row, how he wanted to go out in this championship thing with a win. Now that he's got the big trophy.
And I thought that the team, Jeff Gordon's team, would be trying a lot of different stuff because, after all, Jeff Gordon is running the first race of 2002. Everyone else is running the last race of 2001. But in talking to the crew this morning, they have no trick engine. They have nothing trick on this car. It's just the same stuff they've been using all year long, according to them. As we watch Gordon come off turn 4, Kenny Schrader makes an unscheduled stop.
Jeff Gordon has become the hero of the younger generation of NASCAR racing fans, sports fans, much the way Tiger Woods has, and he's displaced the more established stars of the game since coming in, much the way Tiger has in golf. Check the numbers out. 9 and 6 years, percentage of their competitions that they've won, and championships that they've won. The Tiger Woods of NASCAR. Jeff Gordon has led 104 of today's 120 laps. Gave up the lead for 14 laps to Sterling Marlin, 1 lap to Kevin Harvick. But that's it. And right now he's out in front of Sterling Marlin by 2.3 seconds with 1 lap car between them. Through the field, here's Bill Weber.
Well, we'll start at the front with the new NASCAR Winston Cup champion, Jeff Gordon. Things going well. We showed you his right front tire, talked about the right rear, but just a small adjustment to try and make that car a little better off turn 4. Jeff Gordon trying to win his first race as the 2001 champion.
168 laps up, 300 complete. Jeff Gordon continues to be the man out in front. He's led 153 of 168 so far.
And he's getting quicker. Watching his lap times, they get about a little bit faster every lap.
Gordon extending his lead over Tony Stewart to 3.6 seconds, with Bobby Labonte, Sterling Marlin, and Robert Presley rounding out the top 5.
I mean, really, truly, Wally, you said getting quicker. I can't believe that the 24 car, Jeff Gordon, still running this fast. This morning in practice at 9 o'clock, they were running like 29.50. Jeff Gordon last lap ran 29.52.
Yep, that is got a good balanced car there.
Tell you what, we'll go on board with Jeff Gordon and see how his visibility is as he goes in turn 3. So far.
I got you though.
Now as he turns and comes off turn 4, here's the sun that
Not bad at all.
not bad at all.
Well, it's not bad with the camera sitting on the roof, but looking through that windshield, you're looking up out of the windshield with more of an angle, so it might be a little bit worse than that shot right there. How about it, Bill?
Well, that looks pretty good, but he might have had a vision problem, but the 2014 was able to fix it. These teams have tearaway plastic covers on their windshield. So during the race, instead of cleaning the windshield, they'll rip that plastic off. Well, the first time Tony Gibson went to rip the plastic off of Jeff Gordon's windshield, it stuck because there was so much glue. He basically couldn't get it off. So he had to like pat it back down and then send him back out. So now what they're doing is they're just cleaning that windshield because all the glue with the sun beating down on it basically won't let the tearaway tear away.
Yeah, you can see that, Bill. I just circled it right there. That glue is stuck to the windshield, and that is hard to clean off. But it's not really in a bad spot for Jeff. He can actually looking a little bit lower to the left out of that windshield.
Certainly compared to what we saw at Atlanta last week, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Bobby Labonte hanging pretty tough. And these guys I talked about are running 29.50 back about 50, 60 laps ago. Last time by, Jeff Gordon ran 29.30. And he can't leave Bobby Labonte. Labonte ran a 40. That time, Gordon ran a 29.42. Bobby Labonte a 29.43.
70 laps to go here in the New Hampshire 300. Jeff Gordon has absolutely dominated this race. He's led 215 of the 232 laps so far. Third place has changed hands.
You see the 31 car of Robbie Gordon has gone by Tony Stewart and taken that spot away.
Jeff Gordon, the leader, had a very close call a minute ago.
This was big. As we see there, Jeff Gordon following the 24 car, 28 car. Here the 24 comes off the corner. Elliott Sadler's going to make a pit stop. And Jeff almost ran in the back of him. Look how slow he's going as Rudd blows by him down the front straightaway.
That was about as close as you could get without hitting somebody. There you see him run up. Whoa! Way out of the gas, on the brakes. And that really let the 18 car close up and everybody else for that matter.
Bobby Labonte was 2 seconds down. He's now 7/10, make it 0.8 of a second down, so he chopped half of Gordon's lead. Here's Harvick on those fresh tires, going to try and get one of his laps back from Gordon.
And I started to say just a moment ago, there's no doubt in my mind that this week they will announce that Kevin Harvick was the Rebestos Rookie of the Year for 2001.
Going to have a lead change here.
Bobby Labonte's right there.
Harvick opened the door. Here comes Bobby.
And he's got it. And right behind them is the 31 car of Robbie Gordon.
First time all day Bobby Labonte has led.
And now it comes down to green flag pit stops and who can beat who out of the pits. It looks like right now that Robbie Gordon is faster than these 2 cars in front of him, than both Jeff Gordon and Bobby Labonte.
Best ever oval track finish for Robbie Gordon. 7th at Phoenix. A few weeks back. I think Bobby's car likes leading.
Those old Martinsville tires are doing the trick.
You get that Jeff Gordon nose stuck underneath Labonte's back bumper. It doesn't look like his car likes that.
No, I can guarantee it doesn't. Taking the air off the rear of Bobby's car. He slipped up there, and Jeff's going to try to get a run down the backstretch, and he'll have it. See if Robbie Gordon can follow through.
He's right there. Here comes Gordon.
Outside clear. All clear.
Goes into second spot. How about that run by Robbie Gordon? Started 31st in that 31 car.
Robbie did not run the Homestead race. He was off doing the Baja 1000. Did not qualify at Atlanta last week. I guess he's had a little pent-up driving aggression here. Caution. Caution's out.
Well, there we go.
Ricky Craven, turn 3.
Right, Ricky. 10-4. Right front.
There you heard it. Right front tire.
Who's the back?
There goes Rusty Wallace trying to get a lap back, and he will.
Let's see who else. Jeff Burton needs to try and get a lap back. Robbie Gordon is kind of blocking him in. Didn't happen.
We'll put 4 tires on there, buddy.
Robbie Loomis telling Jeff Gordon 4 tires.
And you're Jeff Gordon. You weren't gonna.
Everything's good.
Your gentleman's agreement there. You weren't slowing down to let anybody back on the lead lap if you could help it.
No, not at this stage of the game.
Well, what was going to happen is Robbie Gordon was going to take over the lead.
Yep.
If he had slowed down at all for Jeff Burton.
Roll 4, Ben.
What's that about?
I have no idea.
Who is that behind me hitting me?
That would be Robbie Gordon.
P1.
Did he hit him?
Yeah.
He's on the lead lap, right? Yeah, he's on the lead lap. He's running second. Picture open, right?
Crucial pit stop.
Right
Marty.
side only. Right side.
Robbie Gordon running second, said I got tight at the end of that run, but Jeff Gordon was getting tight also. They'll take a half pound out of the right front tire for Robbie, but he was very, very good. Just a little bit tight at the end of the run, going for his best ever finish, maybe his first ever win. Dave Burns.
Bobby Labonte was loose in the shades of turns 1 and 2, but he decided not to make any changes. Just 4 tires and fuel. He will take 4 in the 18 car. Bill?
Oh, just maybe a tick tight for the 24, but so far things going smoothly. A 4-tire stop, obviously enough fuel to get to the finish. This team wants to take their championship home with a win.
Oh, and he loses some spots. Matt Yoakum.
Good call on 4 there, buddy. Good call.
Benny, the 17 car, took on only right side tires. A big debate down here in the DeWalt pit. Robbie Reiser first wanted to do 4. Robbie wanted to do 2. And then finally, Matt said 2, and that's what they went with. 2 tires, just some air pressure adjustments, but both right side tires that came off that 17 car had blistered tires.
Sterling Marlin and Matt Kenseth getting just 2 tires, and let's check that scoring line at pit exit.
And we can see Robbie Gordon, the 31 car, is the man. He beats Jeff Gordon out. But did you see that stop that Gordon's crew pulled off? A 13.6-second pit stop, 4 tires. Good job, guys.
Green flag, green flag.
Laps to go when they come back to the stripe. Not a lot of time for Jeff Gordon to get back to the front. Especially in all that traffic.
The sun's pretty bright, but it's about another 5 minutes. It should be down low enough.
And Robbie Gordon's trying to get on the inside of Sterling Marlin. I don't really know if he wants to get down there or not, but meanwhile, contact between those two.
For the lead, 31 and 40. Here comes Gordon, the other Gordon. New leader's Robbie Gordon.
And Jeff Gordon moves into second. Oh, Sterling got high off turn. We see Robbie Gordon trying to get on the inside of Kyle Petty. He's there. Could not quite make the pass.
Robbie makes one wrong move here. Jeff is going to be there.
Oh, there it is.
And there's the wrong move.
Went to the inside, and Kyle Petty took that inside lane away. Jeff Gordon back out in front. Kyle do anything wrong there?
Nope. Kyle was just trying to get out of the way, and Robbie had committed himself to pass him down low. Just bad timing.
So Jeff Gordon quickly moving away from Robbie Gordon by a couple of car lengths, but look at that traffic he's got to deal with. Sort of the same thing applies. One wrong move.
Yes.
Yeah. And Robbie Gordon, look at him, just close up on the back bumper of Jeff Gordon.
Robert Presley is on the last.
Over. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go, bub.
Robert Presley in that 77 is the last car on the lead lap. He's in 12th place.
And Jeff Gordon knows he cannot pass him on the outside. If he leaves that bottom open, Robbie Gordon will dive up and take that spot away. And again, these two Gordons are no relation. There is no relationship between these two.
Leaning on each other in the back. Matt Kenseth in the 17-25 of Nadu. That's for 6th place. But let's keep an eye on this.
Oh, Robbie
Contact!
Gordon got into the back of Jeff Gordon.
Caution is out. Mike Wallace gets spun around.
And Jeff Gordon has damage to the right front fender. He's got damage to the car and lost about 3 or 4 spots.
6th caution of the race.
I don't think Jeff is going to be very happy about that.
Well, let's see. Nope. Oh, there we go.
I think he just knew that was coming.
And now the 24 is going to be black flagged.
Well, you can't blame Jeff for being mad about that.
Well, this is not the way he wanted to end his championship season. Now he's going to be in the penalty box.
The radiator, guys, but
Did he punch the radiator out of it when he went up there and hit him? Is that what he just said?
Well, he's talking about...
black flag, boys, buddy, you gotta come in. Go ahead right there. I'll just take him out right now. Black flag, you're gonna have to come in.
That's it.
Go over pit road, I'm coming, buddy.
He's a little hot.
Yeah, he's a little hot.
Let's go, 4 tires. Listen, now there's only about 12 cars, something like that on the lead lap.
Yeah.
Do something to this thing. 4 tires, guys.
Well, let's go back and take a look at this.
The radiators, all right, water's 250.
Let's go back and take a look at this little sequence here.
I mean, the picture says say it all right there.
But you see, I'm not too sure that Jeff Gordon didn't get back in the 12 car.
Yeah, but I was watching it when it was happening. Jeff had checked up because the 12 car was going slower. See,
let's
we got a
watch
good
this.
shot here. See,
Oh, no, you're right.
you know,
You're
I
right.
watched this happen. Jeff just slowed down to take his time, and the 31 just ran over him.
I got you.
Wheel low, coming inside.
And here we see Jeff drive up and let Robbie know how he felt about it, and I don't blame him.
Now he pulls up beside him to really let him know.
Because Jeff Gordon's one of the cleanest guys out there if you're going to race with, and that's really a shame.
Tape off the bottom. Off the bottom.
Bill?
Well, he's here on pit road. He's getting 4 tires. They want all the tape taken off the grill. Temperature's up to 250. They'll be able to limp around here at the end. I'll have to sit here for 1 lap to heed the black flag as they get the 1-to-go signal. So not very happy here in the Jeff Gordon camp. Let's check in on the Robbie Gordon situation, Marty.
And meanwhile down here, Bill, Robbie Gordon says that when Jeff Gordon got on the brakes, he did get into him just a little bit, though. And that probably was enough to send him around. Richard Childress also told him that is behind us now. Let's focus on the race. Be patient here at the end and be smart. You can win this thing, and you'll get the big prize.
1 to go here, Robbie. Make sure your tires are clean. Got him inside.
Back at the drivers' meeting, remember we told you at the top of the show, Bill Weber reported that Mike Helton issued instructions to those racing for those top positions in points that if they took somebody out,
Good restart.
they would get parked as well. A little different situation here, but Jeff Gordon being penalized for his retaliation on Robbie Gordon. And so he's now 1 lap down. He will finish no better than 13th. There are only 4 cars 1 lap down. Make that 5 cars 1 lap down.
Let's go on board with Jeff Gordon when he runs in the back of the 31 car. Watch this. To take that.
Pace car driver just trying to stay out of the way.
He knew he was coming.
Yeah. All right, going to have 11 laps to go. Robbie Gordon, Sterling Marlin, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, and Matt Kenseth, now the top 5. Now what's going to happen?
Green flag, green flag. Go, go, go.
And Robbie Gordon got a huge jump because he gets to the bottom of the racetrack in front of these cars and leaves these lap cars to slow the 40 car Sterling Marlin down.
Now he's 1 mile from his first potential NASCAR Winston Cup Series win. 32 years old, his 62nd Winston Cup start. Who'd have thought that his first win would come on an oval track instead of a road course? Jeff Gordon dominated, but it's Robbie Gordon who's going to score the victory. 5th first-time winner in Winston Cup competition this year.
Winston Cup winner on an oval. You're the man, Richard. Thank you for the opportunity. Excellent job today, guys. Excellent job.
In a strange end of the race, Robbie Gordon sitting in victory lane. Jeff Gordon back in the garage with a 15th place finish. I'm sure it's hard to put on a smile face right now, but was the contact from the 31 what spun you out?
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. But see, everybody thought you couldn't make me mad. You can make me mad.
I can.
Everybody. You know, anybody really. But that 31 certainly did today. He should be embarrassed right now to win that race. It was going to be a heck of a battle. I mean, it was between me and him anyway, you know. And I just wish it would have been done fair and square instead of just knocking a guy out of the way. And we had some lap traffic to go through. And you got to be patient. I don't care if there's 15 laps to go. You got to know how to be patient. And, you know, it just didn't happen that way. But I'm just so proud of these guys this year. It's been a blessing to be involved with this great race team. And, you know, what an effort that was today. I think we showed them, you know, that we weren't just going to come up here to New Hampshire and walk away. We wanted to come up here, show them what we're made of. And that was just an awesome effort. Just a shame.
Any regrets on the retaliation?
I was mad. You know, I mean, at the time, hey, I understand why guys do that kind of stuff. I just wish I would have taken his, you know, tire down or something. At least though he wouldn't have won the race. I mean, I just didn't do a very good job of it. But you know, it's not what you want to do. It's not sportsmanlike, I know. But hey, man, I didn't think it's sportsmanlike what he did to me, and they didn't penalize him. So.
All right, Jeff Gordon, obviously with a smile on his face, but still a little disgusted with his 15th place finish. Alan?
Said it with a smile, but that's probably some of the strongest language we've heard out of Jeff Gordon. I wish I'd got his tire. Well, Robbie Gordon has parked his Monte Carlo in victory lane. And Chevy congratulates Robbie and the number 31 team on their victory today. And Robbie will tell you the only thing better than Monte Carlo's performance on the track is its performance off. Chevy, more champions depend on Chevy, will be there. Bill Weber.
You think I'm going in there? No way. I'll wait till that settles down, but it's an emotional win. Robbie Gordon is thrilled. Richard Childress was here. High fives and handshakes all around. Congratulations. Tell me about the run-in with Jeff Gordon.
Well, I think Jeff obviously slowed down because the 12 got sideways, and I got into him. You know, I wouldn't wreck him to win unless it was the last lap. And, you know, I thought we were going to have a good enough car. He got sideways. you know, when I got to him, and a little disappointed that I would have rather raced him clean.
He feels that maybe you weren't patient enough down the stretch there, Robbie, that you guys would have had a good battle for the win.
We would have had a good battle, and it would have been great for the fans. You know, it's just amazing how many of these fans came out here to watch us race on Easter week or on Thanksgiving weekend. It's just it's unbelievable. Really, I want to thank Richard Childress, all the guys for believing in me, giving me the opportunity. It's been a long time since I won a race, and to do it at a somewhat of a short track in a Winston Cup car, I'm really happy.
I know you're thrilled. You've worked so hard to get here, but there are tough questions. Jeff Gordon said perhaps you should be embarrassed that you won this race in this fashion.
I remember Jeff Gordon wrecking someone to win a race before, so I'm not embarrassed. I'm very proud to be driving the Lowe's car, and I can't wait to be driving this singular car next year.
Robbie, a lot of people thought it might come on a road course, but it did come on an oval. You worked so hard to get here. You lost a ride at the beginning of the season. Some people weren't sure you'd be back in here. You tried to put together your own effort, but you hung with Richard Childress, and you did get the victory.
Yeah, I just put my head down when I lost that opportunity at the beginning of the year and just worked really hard and, you know, tried to convince Richard Childress and believing in me. And he just did a great job. You know, it's unbelievable. Hey, you know, I gotta give a lot of credit to Gil Martin and everybody here, Royce McGee, everybody that helped this, and I even want to say hi to Ford, Gil's son.
When you had the problem with the telemetry box at Watkins Glen, did you think maybe you'd lost your only shot at a Winston Cup win?
Well, I mean, we came really close to winning, you know, at Sears Point, and you know, and I got run into there, so you know, and ended up slipping back to second place. So I'm just really excited to get this opportunity. I'm really proud to have the Richard Childress ride going into 2002, and you know, this is going to be a great winter. We're going to be able to build from it. We're going to work on it. You know, we think we know where our weakness was last weekend. We failed to qualify, so to come back and win the very next weekend is a compliment to this race team.
Will you try and talk to Jeff tonight?
You know, if Jeff wants to talk to me, you know, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I've seen him wreck somebody at Bristol to win a race. So, you know, this is racing, and I'm really excited and proud to have the opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Robbie Gordon celebrates in Victory Lane his first Winston Cup win. Hang on, you got one more?
Yeah, Richard Childress and myself, we're going to donate all the winnings to the Fireman's Fund of New York. You know, for those guys, we would only be racing on this weekend because of that disaster, and it's just a huge tragedy. We'll give that all to the kids.
Well said. Thanks. You. Alan?
Coming up on Sunday at 4 Eastern, the world's best cowboys dare one of nature's fiercest beasts. 2,000 pounds of fire-breathing bull, live at the Bud Light World Professional Bull Riding Challenge, Sunday at 4 Eastern on NBC. Hey, look, I work with Wally and Benny. I know something about bull.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fun.
And there's some beef, too.
And those bulls probably eat some big beets.